What is going on, everybody, man? King Recon here to talk about Kingdom chapters 523 and 524 of the Awesome Sauce. Let's do this, guys. But Tyrion, we shall be the ones to steal the show, bro. Moten. Wait, should you excel at your assigned role in the left wing, then I might consider inviting you to join my retinue as a vassal of mine, Moten. Yo, Osen recognized, he respects Moten's skills. Is that supposed to be funny? You're willing to extend an invitation to someone like me? But doesn't there exist a man that's far more deserving of that honor, General Osen? Yo, and he's thinking about honey, that's so true, you know. It's like, and that just shows the bond that even though these guys are always fighting, Moten, Ohan, and Shin, and like we see them all like always bickering and whatnot, it just shows the respect they have for one another, bro. Moten said, "Isn't there somebody else, man, that you have in mind?" Ohan, of course. His own flesh and blood, man, reflected in these sharp eyes. Kon-sama, it's time. Zhao's left wing has come into view. A teeming horde of enemies that must be slain. Zhao left wing, 30,000 soldiers. Man. Look at this dude right here in the left, yo, with the stash, man. He's got the one in the middle's got a goat stash going on, man. It's curling up a little bit right here. Now then, I guess the question is, who among us shall be the first to I will go? Hold it, Spear Wilder. Are you not even going to ask? Considering I know next to nothing about you two and your abilities, how could I possibly entrust the first blow of the battle to you? I would have assumed that with his towering figure and position of deputy to Riboku-sama, it would have been obvious that Banaji Dono here would be no ordinary soldier. And am I supposed to know who a no-name like you is supposed to be? No-name is a bit much, wouldn't you say? Gakue Dono. This is Chogaryu Dono, loyal vassal of Rin Shoujo of the previous three great heavens. Together with Gyonun Dono and the Center Army, they are heroes of the shadows that have kept the peace of Inner Zao through many long years. One of Rin Shoujo's vassals? Well, another way of thinking of them is, think of these two as being similar to Kaishibo and Rinku of Renpa's fame. Rin Shoujo and he were great heavens of the same era, after all. Rinko was the dude, man. Yo, that stuff with Rinko was legendary, man. Legendary stuff. Chin right-wing army, Gyokuho unit, Ako unit. What is the meaning of this? The Ako army has spread out to assume lines, but we still have yet to receive any instructions. Kanjo, are you sure a messenger from the Ako army is coming? We're yelling already, that's what I heard. Then why are they still not here yet? The enemy is already in plain view. Don't know. Stop yelling. Yo, they're standing right in front of Ohan. General Ako. You know, even first amongst all of the Osen army's commanders. Ako. I have come to share with you our plan with this battle, young lord. The plan? As the opening clash shall be handled by the Ako army, I would ask that the Gyakuho not take part in the line and instead take up a position away from the melee. Instead, we will make use of the Gyakuho's specialty and mobility to perform precise and decisive strikes. Once a suitable opportunity arises, I shall send you further instructions. You are to hold position until then. Who came up with this plan? Osen-sama and myself. This plan is an absolute joke. Redo it now. Ohan said, you present me with this garbage? You better press the redo button, press F5 and refresh, baby. We ain't doing that. There's no way we're doing that, yo. Ohan. I'm afraid I do not share that sentiment, young lord. Why will you not allow the Gyokuho to take part in the fighting? Truthfully, the Gyokuho right now is capable of taking on even 10,000 enemies. We're already suffering a numerical disadvantage and should endeavor to bridge that gap. Allow the Gyokuho to take up a position to the left. We will be able to impact the entire battlefield from there. I must refuse, young lord. To do so would result in far too much Gyokuho blood being spilt on the first day. I'm telling you to stop giving me this queer special treatment, Ako. There is no reason for you to keep the Gyokuho in reserve today, or do you mean to tell me that even now you and father think of the Gyokuho as... Do not be so conceited, young lord. No one is giving you any sort of special treatment. And of course, I mean those words in both the good way and bad. That's General Akko for you. He clearly understands that as far as his battle plan is concerned, the reason Osen-sama chose to keep the young master away from the fighting was not due to a father's concern for his son's safety, but because he has no great expectations of the young master. Man, that hurts. That has to kill him on the inside, man. And the reason for that is, Akko-sama, the enemy has sent out their first wave. Please hurry. I'll be right along, young lord. I would like you to appreciate the importance of this message, seeing as I personally came to deliver it on the eve of battle. A time will come where the Gyokuho's strength will be needed, and if at that time your strength has been reduced to a fraction of its whole, then all will have been for naught. So until then, I would ask that you remain composed, and even then, this is a battle that will require both the Akko army and Gyokuho unit to unleash every ounce of fortitude and willpower possible to have any chance of victory. Here we go. Dope spread. Zao left wing, first wave Gakue army. The enemy is approaching with roughly 10,000 men. We will match their numbers then. That cluster of banners, there's a Zao commander amongst them. Then I shall go meet them. The Akko army is off. Looks like General Akko's heading out as well. What in... General Akko is a warrior who dislikes resorting to subtlety. Kanjo. People often say that General Mako, the second commander, is real strong in offense, but Mako actually kind of likes using little tricks and feints. No General Mako? On the other hand, General Akko here is the type who would ride straight at you fair and square with nothing to hide up his sleeve. His men are all just like him and will fearlessly charge into anything and keep advancing forward. Not gonna lie, they give me the chills. Who wouldn't, man? I mean, they're fearless, son. Back then, we were in the Osen army. We got assigned to the Akko army a number of times, too. That was a real nightmare, wasn't it? If I could never set foot there again, I'd die a happy man. Turn these chin mongrels into skewers! The Zao soldiers are speeding up even more. It's the same for the Akko army. They're about to hit each other. They're gonna clash. Any second now. If you wish to win your father's acknowledgement, then watch this carefully. For this is the most trusted of all of your father's vassals, first amongst his commanders, General Akko, and he's going in! Wow, that chapter went by quick! Man, the next chapter, let's go, 524. Yo, look at this Ohun page, color page. Pure single-minded devotion to following his convictions. And there's that Yotanwa volume cover, that's so amazing. Chapter 524, Weight of Resolve. Man, 524, son. You know, in Gintama terms, this is the last chapter of the Shogun assassination arc, man. Like, this chapter, like, that chapter 524, like, that number 524, man, has an entirely different meaning to me, bro. What happens in that chapter, but legendary stuff, guys, legendary stuff. The South soldiers in the Akko army are about to clash. And they just going in, man. Just cha-cha-cha. You just see a whole bunch of chaos. People are getting, you know, spears going through their eyes. Horses are getting wrecked. I mean, it's just complete and utter chaos here, guys. Right from head on. With this, both sides will be no. It's from this point on, the Akko army will show their superiority. Here we go. You see, continue chaos. These guys don't even care about their own men. They're still charging forward without any regard for their own wounded? That's right. It does not matter who or what stands in their way. Those cavalry coming from the rear will not slow down their advance for anything. Even if their own father or brother were the one that lay before them, they will still charge forward at full speed, man. I gotta read that again, yo. Even if their own father or brother were the one that lay before them, they would still charge forward at full speed. Man, this merciless lack of hesitation will result in a huge difference in strength between them and their opposition. It's due to this that there has not been even a single occasion where the Akko army has been defeated in a head-on clash. Not even a single occasion. Look, the Akko army can be stopped. They're pushing deep into the Zao ranks. Akko's a beast, bro. It is my opinion that the Gyokuho's cavalry could be considered to be top class even amongst the entire Shin military. However, I do not believe you possess the same level of ruthlessness for the sake of victory as demonstrated here. The men of your father's first commander are many times stronger than you give them credit for, young master. Sweep away all who stand before us. Wah! Gakue-sama, the enemy is making vast inroads into our right flank. Same for the left flank. How can this be? We're losing everywhere else? An army specialized in making frontal assaults, huh? It seems we have slightly underestimated them. On me, we go for their commander. First, we must stop their advance. Yes, sir. Chogario Dono, why were you willing to give Gakue the honor of the first attack? Both Gakue and his men are by no means weak. Hence, by observing how he fares with the enemy first, we engage their true strength. I had exactly the same sentiments, and almost immediately it has become clear that these 20,000 soldiers are not to be looked down upon simply due to their smaller numbers. Agree. Then I shall head out next. Here we go. It's going down, baby. It's going down. Is it not a bit too early for that? I was born and raised in the north, so I'm afraid that notions like national pride don't spark even a hint of passion in my breast. That being said, Shin's invasion this time has evoked a response even out of me. They have come with one goal in mind, to wipe Zhao off the map. Fools like them so blinded by their conceit that they have erred from their path. It is time for them to taste Banaji's iron hammer of wrath, yo. When you have an old dude with a long beard, you just know. Look at his stash, bro. That's curled. This guy's gotta be a beast. He's gotta be a beast. Keep pushing. Spare no one. We'll teach them to fear the might of the Akko. And he goes right in and just whoosh, cuts off all their heads. I mean, he's continuing. They're just flying. Heads are flying. Akko's army's second wave for 1,000 soldiers. There are more heading towards us. When joining the battle, Banaji split his forces into two groups, an attacking force of 3,000 and a distraction force of 7,000. The 7,000 men of the distraction were sent to intercept Akko's second wave, forming a wall preventing them from aiding Akko's first wave. Taking advantage of this opportunity, the 3,000 attackers would deliver a fierce blow right to the vulnerable flanks of Akko's first wave. Not only is he a ferocious fighter, but he also has a sharp eye for tactics too, as expected. For Iboku-sama to have appointed him as his deputy was not for nothing. Yo, look at the beard, right? It's the stash, man. That's what gets me. From which to assume that Banaji's strength of arms happens to be on a similar level of the likes of Kaishiba or Renpa. Renpa, bro. Then he could very well be one of the key factors in deciding victory or defeat in this clash between the Roboku and the Osen armies. Akko-sama, something is amiss to the left. It looks like they're under attack. Akko Army second wave must go to the general's aid in your dreams. Die. It's no good, we can't get through. However, at this very moment, there would suddenly appear a unit of cavalry speeding through the small gap between the first and second waves of the Akko armies, bracketed by fierce fighting on either side. Wait, a unit of cavalry? Riders in the gap? Who are they? Where do they come from? Banaji-sama, look to the outside. There's a cavalry unit running alongside us. Is it Ohan? Is it Ohan? They're one of ours. Running. We're punching through and through here. He's targeting my middle so as to isolate me in the front. Senbi, newcomers to your right. Here they come. Kill them all. Owen's going in strong with his spear of might. Just going in. General Akko's going to tell you off later, you know. Shut it. Let's go to the next chapter. Next chapter. 525. I'm gonna miss Kingdom, man. When I catch up, bro, I'm really gonna miss reading this in succession. Looks like the Goku unit has entered from the left. What? Were they meant to be standing by until further orders? I can take overall command for now. 100 riders on me. Together with the Gyoku Ho, we shall pinch the enemy and slay their commander. Yes, sir. Our rear is not following Banaji-sama. Were they stopped by those cavalry that cut in just now? Banaji-sama, enemy horsemen approaching from the front. There are so many flags. Is it their commander? Well. Damn, these Chin gets raped them. Yo, my man Ohan is going in with his spear. We cannot let Banaji-sama stand alone. Twirl, Kanjo. I'll leave the rest to you. Stay here and keep the enemy's rear busy. I'll be going after the enemy commander's head now that he's been isolated. Yo, Ohan, man, he's going in. He wants to prove himself, bro. He wants to go on and prove himself to Osen's army, man. He wants to show them that he is capable, that he can surpass their expectations. As you command, so long as I stand here, you need not worry about your back. Good luck to you. Yo, what a line, man. What a line. So long as I stand here, you need not worry about your back. Go ahead. That was nice, dude. If anything happens, I expect you to protect the young master with your life. Good, let us be off, Banyo. Gotta say, it's not every day that I see you just let him run off like that without even a word of warning, Captain. It's not like I want to argue with him at every opportunity, but us being here still is completely disobeying orders. Right, but as an independent strike force, this attack was definitely the correct decision. In just one move, we've rescued the Akko army's first wave from a dangerous situation and placed the enemy commander right in the middle of another. And if we're able to go on and actually slay him as well, then the right battlefield will immediately swing greatly towards our favor. Seems like his eye for strategy is getting sharper and sharper by the day, eh? Hon-sama, that is. Yeah, no mistaking it for anything else. I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Yeah, you're right. And it shows a close-up to Osen, man. Osen. Kaku? The giraffe? Yeah, my boy, the gold man of the block news. I love Kaku, man. That's... my cousin's catching up right now to One Piece. I'm like, every time I see Kaku, when I get so I don't know, there's something about Kaku I've always loved. Move yourselves up in front of the young master. What's the matter, Kyokuo? It's just, I'm getting this bad feeling for a while now. He's right in front of them? No way. And he just cuts him. No. Did he kill him? No, he's going in. Is Ohan in front of him? Ohan. Protect Hon-sama. And banaji, one of the 3 Zao commanders, charged to the left wing. Yo, they actually about to go at it now, bro? So you must be the famous Gyokuho unit, huh? You must have cheek to infer with me. He's huge. Yeah, this guy is huge, man. He's as big as General Mobu. Mobu? One of their commanders, and he chose to turn around and target us on purpose? Never heard of you. And nor will I need to remember your name. Yo, my boy Ohan has his blade shape like my boy Ichigo, man. Like, so I was like, now you feel like number 1. For I, Ohan of the Gyokuho unit, shall pierce a hole upon your brow with a single blow. Well, I suppose that is to be expected. For in a true field of carnage, things like decorated names hold no worth at all. Yo, that was a sick line. You may not be aware of this, as it occurred within Zao borders, but on many occasions thou hast dispatched celebrated and esteemed commanders to Ganmon, located to the extreme north. Every single one of them died before even reaching the end of their first month. Ganmon? The same northern stronghold that lies on the Zhao-Jiangnu border? Going by the rumors, the war against those Jiangnu nomads has resulted in the ground there becoming a land of death that surpasses even the struggles of our plains. So this man is one of their officers who has served in the north all this time? For the longest time I had thought that there would be no other existence that I would curse as much as Jiangnu. For they are a scourge that has ravaged the entirety of the northern reaches. All that changed when I accompanied Roboku-sama to Kanyo last year and met you with your king. Not only the northern reaches, but our whole state, and his ambitions do not end there, for your king shall raise armies to stamp out all of the other 6 states entirely. That it is he that is truly a beast among beasts clad in human skin, and you, who would serve as his blades, are no better. Imbeciles like you that cannot even hope to compare to the Xiongnu shall taste the iron hammer of and Ohan just cuts him off! I would ask that you learn some history before jeering at someone's king. The last 500 years has seen what was originally 100 different states consolidate into the 7 that stand today. You could say that given the trend, unification into one single nation is the answer that our history seeks. Of course, I am fully aware that you also have your own reasons for fighting, and it is because both of us remain unbending in our convictions that we stand here now on a battlefield to settle with might that words alone cannot. Come, Banaji. Today will be the day where I return you to the earth as one of the Chin King's blades. Let's see you try. Oh, one of the Gyokuho unit. Yo, it's about to go down. Kingdom will be on break next week. Yo, and I would have been like, what? On break? Let me see, come on, 526, let's go. I gotta read this greatness. And Ohan's going at him with a spear, bro, he's spamming square. Ohan's spamming square with every fiber of his body and soul, putting everything into the single instant. Chapter 526, the spear and the iron hammer. 526, man, another number that means a lot to me, thanks to Gintama, bro. Amazing. It's been a long time since we last saw Hon-sama get serious. He was already strong enough with his speed and precision from before, but now it's almost as if his spear has the same destructive force of Earl Shi! The same destructive force as Earl Shi, bro? Of the Wave Fire Dragons. Yo, Earl Shi, that entire portion, man, that was some great stuff. Adjutant, considering that Hon-sama took down Earl Shi, shouldn't his spear already be? There's no doubt about it. He should be among the top 5 in the entire Central Plains. Yo, look at the way his eyes, bro. He's sweating, man. He's no pull-out guy. And he goes in. The spear. Banaji-sama, General, don't fuss. I've yet to take even a single clean hit from him. Yo, he said it straight up. Like, yo, man, take it easy, bro. I haven't even taken a single blow from this guy. Take it easy. I got this, man. Now, my boy Ohan's about to catch a dub, though, bro. He got the game messed up. That being said, it's the first time I've met such a ferocious spear wielder. I heard the reports, but to think Ohan of the Gyokuho was skilled to such a degree. If even I were to try and swing my glaive, I met with a rapid chain of attacks before he enters my reach. A few more exchanges and perhaps I'll get the hang of it. But Banaji-sama, I'm afraid we may not have as much time as we believed. But alas, time is not on my side. We should disengage, sir, and stay here any longer, and don't be stupid. These Shin wretches still have yet to taste the might of... Oh, no! Don't be on your guard, that man is up to something. Banaji's iron hammer, and he's going right in. Ohan. And Ohan blocks it! Ohan blocked it? Wait. No, he grabbed his hand. What the heck just happened? And then he goes right down, and did he break his hand? No. Because he comes right down with it with his hand, with his arm, just straight up punches the floor. Look at that damn. Bro, my boy's fist caused cracks in the earth. What is he, Whitebeard? He swings over to the side. Ohan gets sent flying, so you managed to avoid it. With these fists! Yo, he said screw the blade. This thing right here is what I'm talking about. This is the Iron Fist. With these fists, I have pulverized numerous young new leaders, regardless of their almost superhuman skills. With his fist, bro, did you see the crack in the floor? I know. Here, who's that? Is that Alco? General, look! And they clash! Here we go. It would seem you're more of my cup of tea, O Shin Commander. And Alco, man, he's bleeding a little bit, bro. Banaji-sama, to let the iron hammer fall on two such warriors at the same time is somewhat difficult with these few troops I have with me. Do you actually think you can escape? Then let me ask you, did you truly believe that you could claim my head on the first day? Enemy forces to our rear? They're coming. Man, dude, I thought they were about to go in, bro. Let's get Akko. Yo, I'm so hyped for Akko, man. The other portion of Banaji's army, the one sent off to act as a shield. You've overcommitted your resources, Shin. You would do best to remember that I am not the only Zao commander on this field. Our first wave has caught a second wind? Correct. Banaji's assault on the Chin's left, along with the Chin commanders choosing to gather here, has resulted in a large disparity in strength along the length of Chin's line. That opening was all the Gakue army needed to catch their breath and mount a comeback. Push them back, men. My hunter's correct. This Banaji understands warfare well. If we were to join the battle as well, then the tides would greatly shift towards our favor too, would they not? Nay. The Chogaryu army will not take action until the enemy has been weakened further. Excuse me. Only after they have been thoroughly weakened shall we go to devour them. Meanwhile, the Chin Central Army's HQ, Shin had been summoned by Osen. Are you trying to get some Shin greatness here? General Shin of the High Shin unit is here. Oi, don't just go before receiving permission. Shin and Osen, man. Yo, Shin greatness, bro. I can't wait until I do that top 10 favorite Kingdom characters video, man. I got a lot to say, bro. Man. Is it finally the High Shin unit's turn, General Osen? Any longer, we'll probably start to grow. Pick out 800 of your cavalry. Choose the 800 fastest riders of your men. You are to set out immediately. I'm heading out with only 800? To where? Which battlefield? The left. The left? Isn't that where Owen is? Cut your way into the battlefield and bring me the head of the Zao Commander Kisui? Kisui, bro! Shin versus Kisui. Yo, bro, this is a battle. That is a battle that has been built up since the Konki arc. Shin and Kisui. Yo, Osen head, come bring me the head of the Zao Commander Kisui. Flag Norts. Guy, I might have to read another one, bro. I might have to read one more. Kisui, man. 527. Bro, I'm close to catching up. Chapter 527, man. You know what? Let me reset real quick. Alrighty, man. Let's get to this, bro. Though the intensity had very quickly escalated on the Shukai Plains where the two wings had met, but located roughly 300 li to the southwest of the equally important battle was also taking place. Yo, I remember like like the note at the end of the last chapter said, "Yo, the Yotanwa army, bro. So are we gonna get some greatness, yo, Baguio? Or Yotanwa herself? The battle between the armies of Yotanwa, ruler of the mountain realms, and the Zao defenders, the army of Ryoyo City. Yo, I love you. Look at it. Look at it. Yotanwa. Bro, my Yotanwa, like, out of all the characters in the series, I mean, there's so many characters that get me really, really hyped. But man, the mountain tribe, bro, that god of death. Yotanwa greatness, man. It's just it's time for bloodbath, man. Legendary. So many awesome moments with these guys. Let's see. Look at Hacky, he's sweating, man. I'm not even gonna say. You guys know what I'm gonna say. What power? Almost everywhere you look, the mountain people are crushing them with their individual strength. Even without our 10,000 reinforcements, the mountain people are dominating an army of 90,000 with only 50,000 on their side. You came for nothing in Plainsland, General. Don't belittle them, Toj. The enemy's tactics have remained very simple throughout. They may be aiming for something specific. Depending on how things develop, I may need you to join the fray at a moment's notice. So make ready your men, General Heki, as you wish. Here we go. Moving out. Huh? Horsemen? But so few? Are they messengers? What happened? That hair! Oh, what was his name? Shunsuiju, right? I think that was his name was? The one that was with Riboku? The one that they said was like the deputy or whatever it was, man. I believe that's what his name is. Bro, Yotanwa's kind of shook. He's dragging them with rope. Yotanwa's the army. Yo, oh, man, you don't want to piss off Yotanwa, bro. You don't want to piss off Yotanwa. This guy's gonna get one-shotted. Who is this dude? And they stab them. This guy's a savage. He took the guys that he killed, brought them back, and then stabbed them after death. Right in front of, look at him, and then the way look at his eyes, like his eyes are cold. This panel's insane. This might be the thumbnail. Hold on, let me save this panel. Yo, that was crazy. Give me 1 second. This guy is insane. He just points. Bro, you thought I was gonna kill him. Let's go. Yes, sir. No. Is he running away? Where's he going? You don't lost pace, bro. And he's continuing to kill. He's just cutting off as he fits. Does this guy is he that confident? What the flashy entrance there? Unbefitting his face. The Supreme Commander has finally joined us. The Supreme Commander. Send us some units to receive him. What was that all about just now? Tanwa-sama, I know. The fool. I burned his face into my ring. Yo, Yotanwa's gonna kill him, bro. Yotanwa. Listen, man. Bro, you don't want to mess with the goddess of death, man. You don't want to do it. That was his name, right? Shunsuiju? At full scale, withdrawal of our entire army. But why, sir, don't be so hasty. It's true that our fighting has been a bit dull, but that's because we were waiting for your arrival. Shunsuiju, that's what I'm telling you. I remember. See, sometimes I don't remember names. Whenever I see somebody I'm interested in, man, I remember their names. Of course, I am aware of that, because if I'm to win this battle, I wish to do so in a manner where we can draw them in a deep and thoroughly exterminate them to the last man. What I fear is that if we were to defeat them here, their scattered remnants would then go on to disturb Riboku-sama's battle at the Shukai Plains. Then where will be falling back to? I don't understand. Then where will be falling back to? Whatever. The city? Could you perhaps mean Ryoyo? Correct, but stationed there are those troublesome. Do you mean exactly? We will use the fangs of Ryoyo to tear Chin's flesh apart. Listen, man, there ain't nobody that's tearing Yotanwa's flesh apart, bro. Yo, let my boy Baguio get in front of this man, bro. Baggio's laying the smackdown on this guy. Come on, man. His officers are retreating. Here we go. That was very unnatural. Is it wise for us to chase them down? It'll be a bigger problem for us to lose track of them. We may split their forces and make for Gyo. The enemy's intentions aside, this retreat still works out for us either way. After all, our goal is to keep Gyo isolated while they slowly starve to death. Hurting the enemy away like this will also mean keeping them far away from Gyo. That's why I'm saying there's something fishy. There are two possible reasons for the Zhao's withdrawal. The first is that ahead of us lies a battleground that is advantageous to Zhao, and the other possibility is that they have powerful reinforcements waiting there. And probably both. It's probably both. Powerful reinforcements, well, regardless of which it is, we'll find out soon enough. The terrains change slightly. A wolf or a dog? Yo, the anticipation, bro. Sir, are you seriously intending on getting Ryoyo City involved in this fight? Shinsuiju-sama, earlier when you mentioned the fangs of Ryoyo, what did you mean by that? The troops that march with us now may be called the Ryoyo army, but they are nothing more than soldiers recruited from the various garrisons in the area. They are not the true army of Ryoyo itself. Meaning? Because this city, or rather Ryoyo, has become the nesting grounds of a completely separate race of people than the citizens of Zhao. All troops hope or prefer an enemy charge. What do you mean by separate race? The Quan Rong people. Look at these guys! They're like Yosanwa's tribe! The same people who once brought the mighty Zhao dynasty to its knees, their descendants now occupy that city. These guys look like monsters! Like legit, like Yosanwa's army! Mountain tribe. 527. Oh my god, bro. I want to read Promised Neverland, but I can't stop reading Kingdom. Next week, I gotta read another one, bro. I gotta read another one, man. Gotta read another one, bro. What is that city? It's as if it's built into the mountains, practically a fortress. That is crazy. Did you see those guys? They were just like if they were also part of the mountains. Like if they were cut from the same cloth as the mountain tribes. Tanoa-sama, rather than the city, I'm worried about those figures up there. Yes, I know. Similar to us, I can sense exactly the aura of beast. Yo, this is gonna be sick. The descendants of Dynasty Topplers releasing killing intent and intimidation at full blast. Chapter 528, descendants of Quan Rong. The Quan Rong tribe? The same tribe of legend that fought their way into the Central Plains and brought low the Zhao dynasty 500 years ago? Why would their descendants be here in Ryoyo City, all the way inside Zhao's heartland? Despite the defeat of the Zhao dynasty at their hands, the Quan Rong were unable to put down the roots in the Central Plains, and the vast majority of them eventually drifted northwards. Some say that they then changed over time into the very same Xiongnu that Zhao had unceasingly warred with for many years. However, a portion of them remained here and staked out the Taiko mountain ranges as their own. In time, the lands of this region would give rise to the state of Zhao. It seems that Ryoyo was granted to them so as to prevent conflict, and thus they were formally absorbed into Zhao. That being said, the Quan Rong themselves do not consider themselves to be a part of Zhao at all, for Ryoyo is completely under the Quan Rong's own rule, a city that is outside Zhao's customs and laws. That's crazy. They so that some people like this exist, man. Even those of great fame and prestige do their best to steer clear of the city. Phew. The rumors say that anyone who dares to set foot on their lands without permission shall be shown no mercy. Let me repeat that again, bro. Shall be shown no mercy. And we're not talking about one of the greatest Nintendo 64 games of all time in WWF No Mercy. Even though Stone Cold Steve Austin probably has like 500 WWF title reigns in that game. We're not talking about No Mercy, man. We're not talking about WWF No Mercy. We're talking about no mercy. These guys will rip you to shreds if you step 1 foot into their thing, bro. 1 foot. They're going to go in. They're going to go in. These guys may be beasts. But do they compare to the boys, man? Do they compare to the squad, man? The mountain tribe. Let's go! They're already heading out? Here they come. They're running there straight down the cliff? These guys are going right down the cliff! Zhao soldiers, make way for them. Your Shin-Suiju gets it. Shin-Suiju said, bro, just get out of the way, man. Get out of the way. What's going on? Well, look at their armor. They're not soldiers of Sao Heki-sama. They're heading right for us. You guys better move. Take care. Shunmin, they aren't like the plain landers from before. I know. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Next page. They're killing each other. This one right here got sliced right through the middle. This one got sliced right up here. This one got right through the heart. This one got it in his head. The mountain tribe is actually getting overpowered. No way! Shun man! What? Incredible, they're dumbing the amount of people that we struggle so much against. Look at the size of these dudes. I am Rozo, king of the Quan Rong. This guy has to go one-on-one with Yotan Hua, bro. King versus the goddess of death, bro. He's gonna be a 6-star match. I'm getting chills, bro. I'm legit. Look at me, bro. My hairs are standing. King of the Quan Rong, bro. Can you imagine that, man? This guy versus Yotan Hua. Yotan Hua's gonna kill him, but still. One Eye, are you the leaders of this army? Where are you looking? The commander is I, Shin Suiju. So it is you, huh? Take off his head. Do not be so hasty, Quan Rong King. He speaks their language? You have my apologies for involving you in this war without prior warning, but I come here today representing Prime Minister Riboku. To cut me down here would be cutting down Riboku-sama himself. And I'd imagine even Zhao would not let such an offense go unpunished. How are you able to speak our tongue? Yo, it is the language of the Zhongnu. And to be so fluent, too. It would seem you have quite the backstory that has nothing to do with you. Yo, these two, bro. I like this Shin Suiju guy, man. Interesting one, aren't you? And you claim to represent Riboku? Your king may be lower than the filth on my boots, but Riboku is a different matter. Once every year, he personally comes to Toyoyo bearing gifts of delicious Ganmon Mutton. Very well. I shall hear what you have to say, Representative Riboku, but bore me and your head shall go flying all the same. I like this guy, bro. The king of Ryoyo is a beast, dude. It is a simple matter. I ask that you fight by our side against these Chin invaders so that we may destroy them until no trace remains. And what will we receive in exchange? For Zhao to lose this battle shall in turn mean the loss of Gyo. Even with these lands in your city, you will be hard-pressed to fend off a Chin army several times this size. Is that supposed to be a threat? Yo, this man said... Bro, is that supposed to be a threat, bro? It doesn't matter how big these guys are, man. Let them come. Let them come. Yeah, dude, I like this guy, bro. This guy's a beast. No, your payment will be the fact that Riboku-san will be able to bring you tributes of Mutan next year and onwards. Something like that as a payment? Not bad at all, Representative Riboku. Bro, these guys actually about to go against Yotan Hua? Bring out the others from the city. It's been a while since our last feast. But don't underestimate your opponent, King. Your enemy is the one who has managed to gather all the western mountain tribes under a single I know. For the Zerong western barbarians are all descended from us. I will personally flay this arrogant little wench who claims to be the ruler of the mountain tribe. Bro, listen, man. If Mobu versus Kanmei was a battle of savages, this right here is gonna be a bloodbath, bro. Like legit, a straight up battle of absolute savagery, man. Yeah, I can't wait for them to face off, bro. I can't wait, man, for Yotan Hua's gonna destroy him, I know. Oh, personally, for this arrogant little wench who claims to be the ruler of the mountain tribes, a 7-star classic is incoming, bro. A 7-star clan. I apologize for everyone who's waiting for Promised Neverland. If you're watching this video, I can't stop, bro. I can't stop. This is too much greatness, man. God, man, my back is on fire. It hurts, bro, but I don't even care, because Kingdom! Yo, I'm gonna miss this, man, so much. I'm really gonna miss catching up like this, bro. They're going from the left cliffs, too. Not good, they've got us completely surrounded. Ikesama, please give the order to retreat at this rate where we should fall back. Tanwa, I don't know. We're in great danger if we stay like this. Tanwa-sama. Fall back, then. Such is your reward for unwittingly intruding upon our lands. Watch this well, Shin Suiju. We shall ride them down as they flee before us. Half their number shall follow here with their backs turned toward us. Yeah. No! Look at that. They're going in. They're going in. And you know she's pissed, bro. You know she wants to go in, man. Meratara and Quan tribes on me. We're gonna take that mountain. All others keep withdrawing with the Heki army. Tanmadono. She's gonna go in. Yo, let me read that again. Meratara and Quan tribes on me. We're gonna go take that mountain. Here we go. Bro, yo, if I see these two going in, I won't be able to contain myself. Yo, I hope it's in the next few chapters, man, because I swear, if I have to deal with this weekly, bro, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I don't, bro. I don't know how. Attacking an enemy like that from below, that's far too reckless. General Yotanwa. Screw this, man. Let me see, is the camera good? Set up the camera. They're coming back! They're coming back! Let's go, yo, Yotanwa herself is going in straight up. It's time for a bloodbath, baby. They actually broke through using their strength. That's the Mara tribe for you. Yo, who is this? Oh, I think have we seen this before? Whoa! That's a bad chick, bro. Woo-hoo-hoo! I mean, I thought listen, man, Yotanwa's to the top of the creme, man. You know, this one right here, is pretty good looking, man. Like, I will just let some ancient nomad tribe act as they please. Crap, my camera's almost out of battery. What am I gonna do? Well, Centaur tribe, hurry up. Well, some of them are making their way up one of the heights. Fools climbing up such a mountain, such a small mountain, that just means that they'll be wiped out from having nowhere to run. No. Let them take that mountain, and you will stop laughing at them very quickly. 5-arrow volley! Loose! Here they come. It's hitting right for them, and they're all getting annihilated. Don't be scared, man. We must retake that hill for ourselves. We're gonna kill every last one of those idiots. Smash them to pieces! Yo. This time they attacked them from above. The enemy was completely blown apart. The Lord of Death is bewitching as always. Who is that? Look at that mask. This design looks a lot like Ichigo's final hollow mask in Bleach. Oh, if I could but bury my head in her nethers, even dying 100 deaths would be worth it. I can't, bro. This man legit said that the poon is worth death, bro. Legit. He said, give it to me, let me perish. My man said, even dying 100 deaths. 100 be worth it. If you go, King says he really wants to, like Yotanwa down there. No one asked you to translate that. Yo, this man is GOAT, bro. Hey, man, if my man wants to go in, bro, he's not gonna be able to. He ain't gonna be able to, man. Yotanwa's gonna cut off my man's head, yo. Tell this unacceptable, but I'm still stressing. My man said even dying 100 deaths, bro, would be worth it, man. Is he lying? Probably not. Probably not, man. That's a shoot. That is a shoot, man. That tunnel has set up a new rallying point, and then I can't get over that, bro. Then we should fall back 100 paces and reform a line. We should reform a line 100 steps from here. The reason being, you don't need to tell me, I know. Does the tunnel don't know new position? I mean, listen, man. If there's anyone in this series right now that like wants the position of no Polog guy, bro, it has to be this guy. It has to be this guy, bro. No question. The tunnel don't know position of strength. The enemy is now unable to dedicate everything to chasing us down. We need to use that time to regroup ourselves so that we can pincer the enemy between her forces and ours. We absolutely cannot allow her bravery to go to waste. Very well done by that woman. It's almost a shame to have to flay her. If you won't do it, then I will. You know, they're talking down to Tanwa, bro. Listen, man, they don't know what she's about to do. Listen, man, let Baggio take care of one of them. Let Tanwa take care of the king. And that's business, baby. That's business. Do not forget yourself. She is already my prey. I couldn't care less who kills her. We shall vanquish our enemy here, and likewise Yoroku-sama will also emerge triumphant on his own battleground. And with that, Shin shall be well and truly finished. No, do not go back. Do not go back, man. Roughly 300 li northwest of Ryoyo, lay on the other battleground. Is that Shin? Okay, well, if it's my boy Shin, man, I'll take it, bro. Where great change is also about to take place. Bring me Kisui's head. Yeah, he's riding with Ten and Kyokai. We're out of the forest. 10, is that? Yeah, there it is. Look at the dope spread, man. It was an amazing dope spread. That's the left battlefield where Zao Commander Kisui is stationed. That hill over there with the Zao soldiers deployed around it is the Kisui army, and the ones pushing them back with their backs towards us is the Mako army. We made it. Wow, that's a sight. Wait, hang on. The Mako army is overpowering the enemy way more than I expected. Do not let up the pressure until Kisui's main force has fallen. Mako, that's General Osen's second commander, right? Look over to the other side of the hill. Someone with white and red flags is attacking Kisui from the rear. My boy! Mountain greatness! Rikusen will enter through the right side. I'm going to punch through Kisui's defenses. God, let's do this. Kisui-sama, the enemies behind us have broken through the second line. No, the front cannot hold without Bate there. We should recall Bate-sama right... I shall meet them on me. Kisui-sama. Hang on, Kisui's being squeezed between two sides by the Mako army and Gakuga unit like this. Does that mean that the Kisui army really is on the ropes right now? And the Gakuga unit is getting really close... really close to their HQ, too. The same Kisui that put up that much of a fight during Kokuyo? You really had on yourself this time, Moten. He's getting hype, bro. I love when they put the respect in each other's name, man. Like how Moten put respect on Ohan's name. Now he's putting respect on Moten's name. It shows like the relationship they have, man. But just this alone isn't enough to guarantee that we've got this in the bag. General Osen wants to be 100% sure Kisui falls here. That's why he sent us as well. There's no better chance than this, Shin. We're joining midway. Here they come. But midway through the fight, but that's also a part of General Osen's plan. Move our Haishin unit. Kisui's head is ours. And so does the greatest shock to occur on the first day of battle on Shunkei Plains draws near. What does it say? And so it is that the greatest shock to occur on the first day of battle on the Shukai Plains draws near. Flag Nards, my camera's about to die. The greatest shock? I don't know. I mean, bro, I'm already shook with what's going on with Yotanwa. That stuff is amazing, man. I can't wait for Yotanwa and the king to go at it, man. If I'm booking it, Shunsuiju and Baggio, Yotanwa and the king, let them go at it, bro. He called her out, man. When you call somebody out, you gotta take him out. You gotta take him out. Yotanwa's gonna live the smackdown. But now we're about to get Shin and Moten versus Kisui. And apparently, the greatest shock to occur on the first day of battle on the Shukai Plains draws near. Guys, I'm gonna miss doing this so much, bro. I think I only have like a couple chapters left. My camera's about to die. What do I do? I should have charged it after I read One Piece, man. Kingdom, man. I'm gonna miss doing this, bro. It's been such an amazing journey. I can almost caught up to the awesome sauce, bro. Yeah, man. We'll see. I might let it charge for a little bit, come back, and I might just catch up tonight, man. But we'll see. Let me charge the camera, get all this stuff, and put it in a video file, and we'll see, man. Alrighty, guys, man. I managed to charge my camera at least like 25% more. I've decided that we're gonna end it tonight, guys. You know, while I was thinking about what I was charging, man, I was like, do I really want to finish the journey of Kingdom tonight, man? And I've decided I'm going to, guys. Man. It's been an amazing journey, but we'll save that for after we read the awesome sauce, guys. Let's do this, man. Let me just double check right now. Oh wow, I only have 3 chapters left, man. This one, and then the one after that. Sweet baby Jesus, guys. Here we go. I'm not even ready, man. The enemy's attention is split between the Mako army to the front and the Gakuka to the rear. We will use this chance to slip through between them, push to the Zao HQ, and take Hisui's head. I'm sure you realized it already, but just because they're not focused on us doesn't mean it's going to be a cakewalk. It's going to be dangerous from here on, Strategist Girl. You stay here. I know, just hold on a little bit longer. 10, get all the flags up. Huh? Why go that far? There's no way Kisui will fail to notice us when we've got this many people. So if he's gonna see us anyway, we might as well go all out. We will show him the strength of the High Shin unit, and through that, I will reach the rank of general from this battle. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine Shin being a general, bro? Man, you're my heart, bro. Like, I wouldn't be able to take it, man. Where's all our banners? High Shin unit, begin the assault. Let's do this. It's order 5:30. Sir, urgent news! Urgent news, bro! A new enemy cavalry unit is approaching from the east, Kisui-sama. They number roughly between 600 and 1,000. We've already got our hands full, and now another 1,000? But their flags carry the high character. We carries the high character. Let's go. We have good reason to believe that these approaching enemies could be the High Shin unit. What did you say? Sir, those newcomers from the east, the High Shin unit, have already broken through the first layer of defense. The High Shin unit cannot be underestimated. Keisha-sama failed to limit Kokuyo. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And that was greatness. That page, that panel was like a top 10 in the series, man. And they even went to claim Ryoto-sama. Not good. If we just leave them be, they'll definitely be able to reach the HQ. Hisui-sama, the High Shin unit, an opponent we have a history with in the Battle of Kokuyo. This time they were acting as Osen's killing stroke, coming to take the head of Kisui. But having seen your strength once already, I will not misjudge you again. Dissolve the defenses at our rear and have them fall back to the final defensive line. The final line of defense before the HQ? But sir, if we were to hunker down at the top, we'll lose our path of escape. Instead of moving the rear defenses, perhaps we should have Bate-sama in the front stop the High Shin unit. We cannot! The front is barely managing to hold on as it is. Take away Bate and we risk the whole thing collapsing. Lose the front and everything else will follow shortly after. Kisui-sama, I fear that before we can even fall back to the final line of defense and assume positions, the High Shin will be upon us. He's right. We shall meet the High Shin unit. You're the elite honor guard of the General Ryoto. With our 200 men, we shall stop the High Shin unit. 200 men? We're gonna get pwned. Even if it costs us our lives, we shall take down the captain of the High Shin unit, Shin, as well as the Lieutenant Kyokai. All of you, front of the hill, the Bate army. Bate-sama, the High Shin unit has broken through the second eastern line. Still no orders from the Lord? None at all. So even if I wanted to help, there's nothing I can do. It was the hell kind of training did this Mako guy put his men through. Bate-sama, we've got riders making for the High Shin unit. All those flags, it's Ryoto-sama's. Bate-sama, shut up already, I can see. Those guys, Ryoto, you might be watching over them. Shin, newcomers incoming. Here we go, Kyokai. Ora! Die, High Shin unit. Die! No, he's shit. Kyokai greatness! You must be Kyokai. And she just goes in, bro. Kyokai. It's been a while since we got an awesome Kyokai panel. You know, this panel right here is awesome because it shows the headband covering your face, man, and covering your eyes so we can't see them. Always use their mouth. Push through the High Shin unit. The enemy HQ is just ahead. You're not getting past. Behind the wall. Gakuga unit. No molten greatness. The High Shin unit is here. Hey, it can't be anyone else. They're making their way up in between the Mako army and us. The General Osen stationed them in the center just so he could use them like this? Hang on, that can't be right. Swooping in at the last second to steal the best part has always been our shtick. Come on, everyone. Put some more oomph into it. We'll take advantage of the High Shin unit's appearance and push our way through. In front of the hill, the Mako army. General, the High Shin unit is making for the enemy HQ for the right-hand side. The High Shin unit? What do you mean? Does that mean Osen-sama set this all up for the High Shin unit? Our Lord's strategies are not as shallow as that. A battle is all about the flow in which it develops. In a strategy where any one element can morph into one capable of delivering a decisive blow. Is there any scenario more terrifying than that for the enemy? That being said, the main star of this battlefield is still naturally going to be me. The time is ripe. Send in the remaining elite units. We shall drown Kisui together with his HQ in only one great wave. Kisui-sama, the Mako army to the front. They're finally coming at us with everything they've got. Is this the moment? Kisui-sama, we should hurry back to the HQ. From there we need to send reinforcements to the Bate army. We also need more information from the other locations. What's going on? Kisui! Shin's on the way! Impossible. So you've come after all, High Shin unit. What are you all doing? Hurry up and surround them! Aim for their horses! We must head upwards. Boom. What is all that yelling? The enemies in our rear broken through a part of the third line. A huge number of them are closing in. Here comes Moten. Yeah, we finally caught Kisui. Getting here was easier than we expected. It's all thanks to the Mako army and the Gakuga unit. We're gonna finish it all here. Moten-sama, the HQ has come into view. Riku-sen, you break off to the right and cut off Kisui's escape. Aye, good luck to you. Damn accursed High Shin unit. They made a mess of everything. Kisui-sama, we have to abandon the HQ before they can reach us. What are you saying? If we run and abandon the HQ, the Batsai army's rear will become completely defenseless. They'll be at the Chin's mercy. If we were to withdraw, then it has to be at the same time as the Batsai army. Do you think we have time for that? Tarry any longer and we won't be able to escape at all. Out of the question. We must do it at the same time as the Batsai army. Kisui-sama, we will not be abandoning the HQ. And so we shall focus all our resources on stopping the High Shin unit here. It's gonna go down. Kisui versus Shin. That's impossible, sir. There's enemies approaching from behind, too. There's more than 3,000 of them. And if we were able to stop the High Shin unit, we cannot! No matter what, we cannot let our current formation collapse. Our current formation? Despite what it seems, we're not the only ones. We're currently standing in great danger. Osen is not the only one who has maintained a sharp vigil. And likewise, neither is Osen the only one capable of... No. Using detachments for delivering a killing stroke. Riboku's on the battlefield. No way. He killed him. He killed him. He slit his throat. Next page, next page, next page, next page, next page, next page, next page. Riboku's on the battlefield. We're under attack. He must be. Not good. I'm holding Mako-sama's glaive right now. Riboko! A strike that pierces straight through the Chin army. Mako-sama, he did it. Quit yapping. Yo, man, he got wrecked. Man, I think that's our cue to get out. Riboko! And Riboku cuts off his head. Riboku's playing no games. Riboku-sama, what did he just do? He killed Mako. What in the world? What in heaven's name just happened? What is Riboku-sama doing over there? Kisui-sama. Riboku-sama's personally lead a detachment? You are serious, but that's Riboku-sama. I'm not really good with this sort of thing, but isn't having the Supreme Commander vanish from the HQ like that kind of a bad idea? Bate is right, it is the opening day of battle. You're needed to direct the entire battlefield, even more so given our opponent is Osen. If someone is needed to lead a detachment, allow me to handle it. Did it show what is so amusing, banaji dono? You're thinking of the wrong type of a detachment, my friend. The type that Riboku is thinking of will be the one that aims to hunt down and slay the commander of an army of assassins of sorts, if you will. An assassin, if you will. An assassin? I take it that means this won't be the first time. That true, Kane? Of course it isn't. Only the heavens know how many Xiongnu leaders have fallen to that exact same ploy during our time at Ganmon up north. Truly befitting of a killing stroke. After a while, those Xiongnu bastards would start trembling out of terror just from hearing Riboku-sama's name. But the fact that this strategy also comes with a great danger to Riboku-sama is also undeniable. It would not be an exaggeration to say that this battle all comes down to the performance of the two wings. All I need you to understand is that if I spot even a single opening on the left or right battlefields, I shall immediately pounce upon it. Pounce upon an opening? So basically, we need not concern ourselves with the details. Do you truly intend to take charge of roaming a unit like this? On the verge of the first day, too? We can expect that Osen will also attempt something at either the left or right wing on the first day. But Riboku-sama will be on a whole level above whatever Osen attempts. There is no need for concern, Kane. As an opponent that does not know I use such tactics, our success is granted. When that day is upon us, you have my word that I shall deal the Chin a crippling blow that they shall not be able to recover from. Riboku, bro. And he killed Mako. There's no mistaking Riboku-sama taking the head of Mako. Shin Commander Mako's been slain. What a man. Was all the shouting so loud? Was it coming from the front? So this is Ruboku of the three great heavens, and this time he did it himself. I entrust the rest to you, Kisui. You may count on me. Spread the word to all units and all our soldiers. The Supreme Commander of our soldiers, Ruboku, has personally slain the commander of the Chin's left wing, Mako. I repeat, the Chin left wing commander, Mako, has fallen to Ruboku of Zhao. Hearing Mako, the enemy commander, has fallen in battle. Mako has been slain by Zhao lands. Mako-sama was that? It can't be. It has to be a lie. Don't fall for their tricks. No, hang on. What is it? Because Mako-sama's HQ, something's wrong. I can see enemies escaping too. The new commander Mako is dead. Soldiers of the Kisui army switched to a counterattack. They lost their leader. Chin Commander Mako was slain by our Supreme Commander Ruboku-sama. Ruboku-sama of the three great heavens has claimed Mako's head. Ruboku. Yo, what if Shin and Ruboku go at it, bro? You heard him. This is the end for you. Out of my way! Yo, Shin said, screw this guy. Moten-sama, they say General Mako's been slain. But Ruboku, they're ridiculous. Why would Ruboku be here? It has to be fake. But look at how the morale has become so unnaturally high. There's no doubt that something has happened on the other side, and Mako really has been slain by Ruboku. Then this war. Send the Bate army forward. He seriously managed to take out Mako? This Ruboku guy. Everyone's been shaking in their boots about Osen this and Osen that. But the really insane guy has been on our side all along. Listen up, men. Our time being on the offensive is over. It's payback time. Kill them all. It was a sight that made you doubt your eyes, a complete reversal of currents. The moment news of Mako's death spread amongst the soldiers also marked the beginning of the turning point. It was obvious to anyone who looked that this sudden upset and reversal had reached a point which no one could hope to stop. Man, it's the exact opposite of when we were fighting our way in. Are you kidding me? Ruboku. What do we do, Karyo-ten? What are we meant to do now? If we keep going for Kusui, can we even do it like this? Wait, let me think. Huh? Shin! Yo, Shin's hitting up by himself! Don't tell me that's a dumbass captain for you. Wait, hang on. Fuck! He's going to Ruboku! Oh, that's the end of the chapter. Oh, this is it. This is my final Kingdom chapter, bro, that I'm gonna hit in terms of my catching up series. This is my final Kingdom chapter, guys. I'm not ready, man. Oh. Let's go. Let's go. It's Ruboku and Shin, bro. I have to, bro. Let's go. Oh, wait, don't raise the flag now, moron. Alright, the Chin are now on the back foot. Come. No, I gotta make it full screen. Wow! Ruboku, he hears it. He hears it. Oh boy, he senses his hockey. Man, it's pretty much one-sided now. Of course, Ruboku-sama risked his life and making limb to happen. Sure, it should have been dangerous, but we managed to slip out more easily than I expected. I was expecting those guys to go crazy, chasing us down or surrounding us on all sides. You and Kisui and his swift response to thank for that. But quickly spreading word of Mako's death to both sides, he was able to immediately tip the scales. The enemy is now under too much pressure to even think about avenging Mako. It's the first day, and Osen had already lost his left-hand man. Not only that, but the annihilation of his entire left wing too. You'd be hard-pressed to even think of a worse result in Osen's shoes. We should be on our way, Ruboku-sama. The Kisui army should be able to handle the... Yo, he's coming right in. Look at them. Kane is shook. Freaking Reebok was like, yo, no pull out that is yo straight. He's shook. Yo, they never expected. Look at Shin. He's calling him. The 30th entrant of the Royal Rumble. Look at the morons just sitting there around and chatting. We actually managed to catch up. Go for Ruboku! No, things are like this. Just forget about everything else and aim only for Ruboku. The left wing doesn't even matter anymore. If we're able to take out Ruboku here, then it'll be a Chin victory. God, yo, 10. Yo, she knows. Yo, that's 10, baby. That's 10. Let's go. Yes, sir. I didn't expect Ruboku and Shin to meet up this early, bro. They're running for it. Yeah, right, idiots. You think you can get away now that we're this close? We can do this. We've got both Shin and Kyokai with us. Yo, Kyokai's going in, too. So long as they can catch up to Ruboku, should be as good as dead. Kane, maybe I should just go kill them. No need. We can simply outrun them. He's not even going to try to take them. So here we see in the bottom panel, it's like a steel ball run panel. Straight up all going after them on a horse. Come on, Shin. What the hell? What the hell are those horses? How are they so fast? The gap keeps getting bigger. No, that isn't possible. We're riding the fastest ones in the entire unit. We were underestimated in Zhao's cavalry history. Idiots. And these are Ganmon steeds used for battling Xiongnu too. The best in the entire land. That's playing dirty, Kuriboku, you bastard. That's a good one. Hariboku-sama? Do not breathe. He's right there! Shin is right there! Shin, what the hell are you playing, Hariboku? Shin! Even now, I can still clearly recall the circumstances of our first meeting. I remember them too. I remember it too. It was the year following that of Oki's passing. 7 years ago. 7 years, man. This series. At the banquet at Kanyo. And at that time, you were still a child. Though to say the same now would be stretching it. 5,000 man Commander Shin. Yo, it's Shin and Riboku having a conversation right before our very eyes. You looking down on me? Will there be at that first meeting between us, or that coincidental? Oh, yo, I remember that meeting. I do remember that meeting. I like it's coming back to me all right now. It was right before Coalition, or that coincidental interruption of yours during my meeting with Shin-kun before the Coalition. The forest's getting thicker. I know. Stop, Shin. That's as far as we can chase. They're guaranteed to have soldiers lying in wait up ahead. I don't like it any more than you do, but we can't go any further. She noticed. Yo, you can't underestimate Ten's observation hockey. Granted, our previous meetings have had their own share of various circumstances, but nonetheless, your blade has never managed to reach me even a single time, and that remains unchanged, even today. Ultimately, even now, your blade is yet to be able to reach me, Shin. He's provoking him. He's provoking him, man. Come on, Shin, bro, don't fall for his answers. If you do fall for it, just screw it. Shin, go in. I don't care. Let's do something, man. I don't know. Shin, you have to stop. If you don't turn around, now you'll be heading first into danger. Kane, signal those guys up ahead to start heading for us. They're gonna get away at this rate. We don't need a signal. The very instant they got close to us, our men would have already... Enemy cavalry coming up from ahead! Shin, Riboku, burn this sight into... The glaive! Burn this sight into your eyes, my camera. Burn this sight into your eyes. The glaive that once belonged to General Loki, who fell to you and your schemes. The same glaive that I have now inherited from him, the last of the 6 great generals. And with this glaive, I shall claim your head. Look at that thing! Greatness! Loki's glaive, the head of one of the 3 great heavens. I promise you, Riboku, one day I will come for you and your head will be mine. Bro! What a chapter, man. Riboku shook. He's like, how does he have that? Shin greatness, bro. That's my boy. Yo, Shin is the GOAT, man. Like, man, Shin, that's... I love this guy, bro. His promos are top tier. Look at this battle. Man. Leave it to us, sir. Until that time comes, you better keep washing your neck. You're having run, you dumbass. Let's go. Should we take this chance to thoroughly finish him off? Absolutely not. Though they may be on the run, claiming the heads of Shin and Kyokai will require twice that number of soldiers. You have a profoundly high opinion of the idiotic loudmouth. What was with the silent treatment? Yo, Riboku respects him, bro. Riboku respects them. He knows, man. We should make our way back to the Central Army's HQ. The light of Shin's left wing shall continue to dim until it is extinguished completely on this battleground. For the first day, we have well and truly exceeded all expectations. Zhao could not have asked for a more perfect opening to this battle. Captain, what do? I don't know either. There's been no orders from above. We're back, but it actually got even worse. Seriously, isn't the Mako army pretty much finished now? What are we even meant to do? If I were to lose the Mako army on the first day, then I won't be the only... Then it won't be the only... Then... Let me slow down, bro. That whole thing with Shin and Riboku has me shaking, bro. It legit has me shaking. Then it won't be only this battleground. The entire battlefield will shift to favor a Zhao victory. We can't resurrect Mako, but we have to prevent the destruction of the Mako army at least. But the way they're getting crushed right now, the army's already past the point of collapse. It's already too late for the left wing. There's nothing that can be done for it. Is that you, Shin? Moten is the Gakuga unit. They really did come. Weren't you guys meant to be on the other half, on the other side of the hill? We skirted around the base and made our way here. If anything, what are you doing here on the opposite side of the hill where you climbed up? There lots of stuff happens, so never mind that. Good thing you guys aren't stuck in that mess or you'd be in real danger right now. Riboku managed to personally slay Mako, and the resulting momentum that was born from that can no longer be stopped. No, if we don't stop exactly that, then this whole war might as well be forfeit. Moten, I'll need you and your Hashinu to follow us too. To where? Back into the middle of that chaotic stream. What? You have no idea how happy I am to see you here, Shin. The two of us are going to resurrect the Mako army. No, that's the end of the chapter. What a journey, guys. What a journey, man. I truly did not wake up today expecting to do this, man. But I'm caught up, guys. I can now be a part of it weekly with you guys now, talking about the awesome sauce on a weekly basis. But what an incredible journey this truly was, guys. And thank you so much if you've been here for this long journey, man. It's been about a year and a half since I've started Kingdom. It's been a long journey, but it's been one of the most amazing journeys I've ever had in my entire life, man, catching up to this series. These characters mean so much to me, man, especially the High Shin unit. And it being here on the channel, because almost any series that I include on the channel almost always has a special place in my heart. But with Kingdom, since I've experienced almost the entire series here on the channel with all of you, it means a lot more to me than it normally would, man. I truly, truly do believe that from the bottom of my heart. And I can't believe I'm caught up, man. Like, not having Kingdom to catch up to anymore, it's gonna feel so weird. But I'm caught up, man. The Shin awesome sauce, the Kyokai awesome sauce, the Ten awesome sauce, Moten Kanki. This series that has been filled with so much greatness, man. From the beginning up until now, it's just been a roller coaster of emotions and greatness, but I love the characters so much. And what a journey it's been, man. It's been an amazing adventure going through this entire series with you guys, man. It went all the way back from the Twitter days, whenever I was reading it with the panels and the pages. But I'm caught up to Kingdom. Finally did it, guys. I'm finally caught up, man. And it feels so surreal because I never thought I would get to this point. You know, now that I'm here, gonna have to get used to the weekly experience, man. You know, I know that the weekly experience still must be awesome sauce, man, but not having like the chapters to read back to back to back, man, I'm gonna miss it, bro. But this will be a part of the channel and a part of my life that I'll never forget, man. Catching up to the Kingdom awesome sauce, just, you know, trying my hardest not to catch up on my own, rereading chapters. It was a blast, guys. It truly was, and I truly, really, like, from the bottom of my heart, do appreciate everyone who still was here through the journey, man. You know, whether you just joined for this chapter, you've been here from the beginning, or you're joining the coalition, whatever the case may be, truly do appreciate it, guys. Every time I read the comments for Kingdom and I read like your tweets or on Discord or on Facebook, I see all the nice comments you guys have to say, man, when it comes to me and Kingdom. And I'm just a guy coming on here and just reading a series, bro. And the fact that you guys would love to come on here and experience this series alongside with me and experience like your opinion and share your opinions in the comments to certain moments or about certain things, and it means a lot to me, man. We as the Kingdom family, bro, I just can't believe I'm caught up, man. I can't believe I'm caught up. It feels so surreal. Going back into the memories, man, the first time reading through the series, I was so hyped on Twitter, yo. And people were telling me, you like this? I was like, yeah, I love this. This is amazing thus far. And people were telling me, yeah, if you don't like the beginning, it's slow. I was like, slow? This junk is fire from chapter 1. And it just continued to get better and better and better. And for my first live reaction here, I knew it was something special, bro. Then when I started doing consistent live reactions from the night of the coalition up until now, it's been amazing, man. It's been awesome sauce, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. I wouldn't trade it for the world, man. This journey was truly something special, guys. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here, man, because like I said, I only put like 25% charge in this thing because I really wanted to read. But it's been incredible, guys. It's been awesome sauce, man. And I can't wait now to be a part of the weekly Kingdom experience. You know, when you ever have that one series, man, you just come home and you just read and like going back, man, with the memories, bro. I remember that live stream that I had where in that arc, that gem was awesome. The night of the coalition, I'll never forget, man. I read like 20 something chapters in one night, bro. It was like 4 in the morning, and I had to go to class the next day. It was crazy, but I did it for Kingdom, man. I did it for the greatness. Movers Kame, the Battle of Sai. Oh my gosh, man, the Battle of Sai. Those 2 days when I finished the Battle of Sai, and then I read the Kyokai Revenge. Oh my god, man, those 2 days, bro. My Kingdom Tard level was top tier, bro. But right now, man, I can positively say from the bottom of my heart that now, whenever I do make my top 10 favorite anime manga lists, or whatever, how many things I have on there, with Kingdom, it's not only just the fact that this series is amazing as it is, but the fact that I experienced it on YouTube, that I have my journey on here recorded, and I took my time and went slow with it. I think that's what really made this journey 10 times more special for me personally. You know, all the series that I've had on the channel, especially from the very beginning, all have a special place in my heart. And Kingdom is definitely going to be an addition to that. And it's the most unique out of all of them. Because Kingdom is the one that I've legit followed from the beginning up until now. With you guys. It's over, man. But now a new journey begins. A new journey of being weekly, man. And it's going to be fun, bro. It's going to be fun. And I can't wait to take part in some discussions, some live streams. It's going to be a lot of fun. But next video for Kingdom, guys, expect the top 10 characters results along with my personal list sometime next week for sure. And for now, man, I'm just gonna sit down and just process the fact that I'm officially caught up to the awesome sauce of Kingdom. I can't believe it. What a journey, man. Thank you all so much, man. Thank you all so much, yo, for being with me for the Kingdom videos. And thank you for accepting somebody like me who has no knowledge. No knowledge. And I mess up a lot. I forget everybody's names. But I truly do love this series, man. I really, really do, yo. Thank you all so much, man. This journey is something I'll never forget.